Alrighty, well that felt good. After spending the whole weekend at Horseshoe Lake there, it's just too beautiful to leave. But yeah, stopped at this cool place. It's an Esso station, but it's also an RV park beside it. So they have showers here, so I was able to get a shower and shave, get a real shower. Nice. But yeah, we were on our way, I guess, back to Cranbrook to get groceries and water, and there's a free dump station there. So yeah, I'm gonna head there and get groceries, and I guess I'll decide when I get there where the hell I'm going. I have no clue, as usual. Oh boy, I was gonna stay another day at Horseshoe, but I'm like, nah, I really should get groceries and get out of here. So yeah, who knows? I might end up back at Horseshoe Lake. You never know. Are you hiding in the shade, Uma? I need to hide in the shade too. Holy cow, it's hot. Wow. And windy too. I don't know if you can hear it. Now that I got my microphone fixed. Woo. It's windy over here. Yeah, I didn't have it plugged in properly. All those weeks of screwing around with my audio. And I didn't have one of the cables plugged in. But yeah, check out this view. Not bad at all. We're at Lardner Lake or something like that. I don't know. Anyhow, it was on Overlander, so I picked it. It wasn't too far away. I think we're going to do a drive-through of Kootenay National Park in a day or two, depending on the weather. I think it might rain tomorrow, so maybe on Thursday. We might do Kootenay National Park. I've never been through it. I've been through Radium Hot Springs and stuff. I've never been through the actual national park. My daughter didn't even know about it. She's been here for 10 years. So yeah, that'll be a cool experience. Do a drive-by of that place. And then I got to be back in Revelstoke on Sunday because I got a procedure on Monday that I got to get done. Yeah, lots of fun. Woohoo. So yeah, this is our spot for a day or two. I like it. It's like 30 degrees out though. Holy cow. And yeah, the solar panels are holding up really well in this wind. Both of them. Actually, I didn't even look to see if the smaller ones were still up. Oh yeah. Had to get the ladder out too. I'm still pulling sticks off the roof from that storm from last week. That was freaking nuts. But yeah, good place to hang out for a couple days. Got all the Starlink I need. Nice wide open space. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guess what we're doing? We're fixing shit again. So with this extreme heat that we had, I guess all the adhesive melted on my Velcro, which in turn dropped my window cover. Is that what you want to call it? And then it knocked out my dash cam because I got it stuck to the roof up here. So at least I have extra Velcro, so I'm going to put that up. I put some extra VHB sticky tape back there. I don't think the adhesive that came on this Velcro was strong enough. So I'm going to try that, and hopefully that holds it up. And then, yeah, I got to clean off all the adhesive off the mount for the dash cam and see if I can fix that. All right, well, the Velcro tape's up. Hopefully that's a little stronger before I attach the window cover to it, or the blackout screen, now that I remembered what I call it. I'm going to let it sit there and let the adhesive cure, dry for a while, and work on the dash mount. Dash cam mount is back up again. Hopefully it holds with that VHB tape. Like I said, the Velcro is up. So let's test her out. All right, that looks good to me. All fixed for now. For how long, I don't know. But yeah, dash cam's up. Velcro's holding that up. So yeah, the reason that slits there is because usually the rear view mirror is there, but obviously I don't need a rear view mirror because I can't see anything out the back. So yeah, I've been using the Velcro, and yeah, it held up great all winter. Like, the extreme heat, the 32-degree temperatures that we had the other day just tore it down. So yeah, let's see how long that holds up. these bridges to nowhere are for wildlife. So they don't cross the road, they cross over on this bridge. And these all over Banff and BC and stuff. Pretty cool. Oh yeah. Check out this view. Not bad, not bad at all. Poor Uma. Oh. There's no grass here, baby. Well, beauty drive getting here. I don't know if you can see that teal river or whatever it is down there. Beautiful. Yeah, what a great drive. I think I've only gone south coming through here, so it's very nice going north. Totally different views. Yeah, we are off to our next destination. All right, let's go check out the paint pots, Uma. You want to do that? You want to go for a walk? Okay, let's go. Good girl. Uma's always sketched out. It's funny how Uma always gets sketched out on bridges. So I'm assuming all this stuff is the painted pots, I'm guessing. Anyhow, we'll continue down the boardwalk, see what's going on. It's fine with this. Very cool landscape. Never seen anything like it. Can't really read that. It's a cool spot though. I like it. Right, I don't know if there's anywhere else that we're stopping in Kootenay National Park or just heading to Golden. But yeah, I really dig this landscape. It's so cool. Alright, that might be it for the drive through Kootenay National Park. I think we have to go through Banff and Yoho, anyhow, back to Highway 1. So yeah, there's going to be more beautiful scenery anyway, and then we're on our way to Golden. I'm probably going to camp just outside Golden at my usual favorite spot. And yeah, we'll see you along the way. Hold on a minute. Wait a second. Wait a bit. Creek? What the heck? Yes, we're back here again. It was just for the night though. Got to go back and get a prescription and stuff for my procedure. If you made it to the end, I might as well tell you, I'm a little nervous, a little concerned. I have to do a colonoscopy on Monday, so hopefully everything goes well. Prayers to me, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.